Welcome to Whispers in the Dark, Volume 2. I'm Danny Hayden. These are stories of men with men, of lust that keeps you awake, and love that won't let you go. Bodies pressed close in the night, hearts opening where the world can't see. It's erotic, it's romantic. Desire and tenderness tangled together, whispered for those who crave connection in the dark. For mature listeners only. So breathe deep, close your eyes, and let the whispers begin. I'm glad you're here again. You stayed with them through the kiss, through the silence, through a week that felt like forever. And tonight, we step into the final part of their story. This is Breathe Again, Part 2. The last chapters. Chapter 4. Break Me Open. They made it to the bed eventually, not because they were tired, but because they needed space, needed to stretch out, needed to see each other fully. Liam lay back, still flushed, his cock softening against his thigh, his chest rising with quick, ragged breaths. David straddled his hips, still fully clothed, the contrast between them thick with tension. "Take it off," Liam murmured. "I want to see you." David peeled the hoodie up and over his head, slow. Let Liam drink him in. The defined lines of his torso, the deep curve of his waist, the trail of hair down his stomach. Liam reached up. His palms roamed David's chest, tracing every cut and curve like he was memorizing it. Then he sat up, mouth finding David's nipple. Tongue flicking, teeth grazing, David arched. "Fuck," he whispered. Liam flipped him. David landed on his back with a grunt, but his smile was sharp. "You're learning fast." "I want to learn everything," Liam said, "with you." Liam kissed his way down David's body, low, measured. His lips traced the line of his sternum, the curve of each rib. He licked across smooth skin, tasting sweat and something deeper, something David. His tongue followed the ridges of his abs, pausing at the groove just above his waistband. His hands slid down at the same pace. Feverish, almost trembling, as he reached for David's jeans. The button popped open with a flick of his thumb. The zipper followed, low and teasing, the sound sharp in the quiet. David lifted his hips. Liam tugged the denim down, revealing dark briefs stretched tight across a cock that was already thick, already leaking. Liam exhaled, stunned. Then he pulled the briefs down and gasped. David's cock sprung free, long and thick, flushed at the tip. It curved upwards lowered slightly, heavy with arousal, the head slick with pre-cum, veins bulging down the shaft like rope. It was gorgeous, intimidating, alive. Liam froze for a beat, just staring, breath catching, his mouth parted involuntarily. "You okay?" David asked, voice husky. Liam looked up. His voice came quiet. "Oh, yeah, just damn." He reached out and wrapped his fingers around the base. Hot, hard. The pulse of it throbbed against his palm. So much weight, so much power. He gave it a slow stroke, watching it twitch in response. Then he leaned in and kissed the tip. Soft, wet, curious. David groaned, hips flinching. Encouraged, Liam opened his mouth, let his tongue glide over the head, tasting salt and heat. Then he took him in. Just the tip at first, his lips stretching wide, breath hot. His jaw worked as he eased further, letting the thickness slide past his tongue, filling his mouth. He was clumsy, a little unsure, but so eager. He sucked slow, let David guide him with nothing but breath. Those low moans, those barely there gasps, that escaped with Liam's tongue pressed just right, or when he pulled back with a wet pop and licked along the underside. Every reaction was a lesson. Every twitch of David's thigh, every sigh, every whispered "fuck" was a roadmap Liam found rhythm. Up and down, suction and slide. Bits licked his lips. He didn't care. He wanted to learn. And he wanted to learn him. Taste him. He wanted to memorize the way David's body trembled when he took him deeper. David's hips started to move, low thrusts into his mouth. Liam let him, welcomed it. His hand slid up David's thigh, gripping muscle, anchoring himself. But it didn't last long. David sat up suddenly, breath ragged, eyes dark with hunger. He reached down, cupped Liam's jaw, thumbs brushing over a damp cheekbone. Then, gently, he pushed him back onto the floor. "Oh," David whispered, voice thick. "Not like this." He wanted more than release. He wanted proof this wasn't only about lust, even if he'd never admit it. Liam blinked up at him, lips shiny, chest rising fast. "I want you," David murmured. His hand slid down Liam's chest, over the buttons of his shirt, lower still. "I want you inside me." Liam's breath stilled, Everything shifted, and in the silence between them, want burned like a fuse. David lay back, his chest rising and falling, his eyes heavy with want. Liam hovered over him, lips swollen from kissing, fingers twitching at his sides. "Then have me," David whispered. Liam's breath caught. He wasn't sure how they'd gotten here, only that he wanted this, wanted to know what it felt like to take someone, to be inside, to give in. David reached between them, slick fingers finding the lube in the drawer beside the bed. He handed it to Liam. "Here," he said, voice soft. "You'll need it." Liam fumbled with the cap, poured the lube onto his fingers, then reached down, nervous. David parted his legs. Liam touched him carefully, spread the slick with slow, trembling fingers. David exhaled, head tipping back into the pillow, eyes fluttering shut. "You're okay?" Liam asked. David nodded. "Yeah, keep going." Liam pressed a finger in, tight, hot. David let out a soft moan, muscles twitching. "More," he murmured. Liam added a second finger, working gently, learning the way David's body opened to him, then a third, stretching him, preparing him. He could feel David's breath hitch, the way his hips pressed down to take more. "Now," David said, voice low, "lube yourself and come inside me." Liam's heart pounded. He slicked himself, coating his cock in the lube, shivering at the sensation. Then he moved between David's thigh, the head of his cock nudging against the tight, open heat of him. "You sure?" Liam whispered. David nodded. "I want you." Liam pressed in. The stretch was slow, so tight. David gasped, legs spreading wider, arms wrapping around Liam's back. "Go slow," he breathed. Liam did, inch by inch. David moaned low and raw, head pressing back into the mattress. "Fuck yeah." Liam's cock slid deeper. He felt it, the pull, the heat, the tight grip of David's body sucking him in. Finally, he was buried to the hilt. David pulled him down into a kiss, deep, messy, full of heat. They stayed like that a moment, breathing, trembling, connected. Then Liam began to move, low thrusts at first, testing, learning. David moaned with each one, whispering his name, gripping his arms like he might come undone. Liam fucked him with steady rhythm, growing bolder. His thrusts deepened, hips slapping against David's ass. sweat beading at his temples. You feel unreal, he gasped. David pulled him down again, kissing him hard. You're perfect. Liam fucked him harder, faster. David stroked himself between them, slick and needy, every nerve alive. Close, he panted. Me too, Liam whispered. And then they came. David first, cock pulsing between them, hot spurts painting both their stomachs. Liam followed, buried deep, crying out against David's neck as he emptied himself inside. They collapsed, breathless, sticky, bent. Liam rested on David's chest, heart racing. I can't believe I just... David ran a hand down his back. You did. And for a while, neither of them moved. Later, David rolled onto his side, brushing sweat from Liam's brow. Can I try with you? He asked gently. Liam's eyes fluttered open. You mean? David nodded. If you want. Liam hesitated. His throat worked around the silence. Then, yeah, I do. Liam never had anyone inside him. He never even thought about it. But he wanted David. David kissed him. Then he reached for the lube again, poured some onto his fingers, brought his hand between Liam's legs. Relax, he whispered. Liam nodded. The first finger pressed in. Liam gasped, body aching, caught between fear and thrill. You okay? Yeah, don't stop. David added another finger, then a third, stretching him slow, gentle. Liam was panting now, fists clenched in the sheets, hips lifting. David lined himself up, cock slick and heavy. Tell me. Liam's voice broke. I want it. I want you inside me. David pushed forward. The tip slipped in, just barely, and Liam's whole body tensed. His breath caught. Shit. David paused. Too much? Liam nodded, face flushed, chest rising fast. I want to, but not tonight. He wasn't lying. He wanted it. Wanted him. But the thought of surrendering that far made his pulse spike. He spent his life proving he wasn't this, not the kind of man who bent. David leaned down, kissed his neck. It's okay. He pulled back, wrapped a hand around his cock, and stroked, watching Liam, wanting him. And when he came, it was across Liam's chest, hot, messy, marking him. They lay there skin against skin, hearts sinking. Liam smiled, eyes staring. "Next time," he whispered. David kissed him. "Next time," and didn't let go. Liam closed his eyes, pretending that promise didn't scare him more than anything ever had. Chapter 5. A week without him. David had never known silence could be so loud. It had been 6 days since Liam went quiet. David had left with a kiss and a promise. Next time. Then the world went mute. Somewhere in that silence, Liam was probably convincing himself it had all been a mistake. Great men were good at rewriting stories that scared them. In the quiet, David relived everything. The moan that escaped Liam when they first touched. The way Liam's tongue explored his mouth, hesitant at first, then greedy. The soft press of their bodies on the floor, the bed, the wall. But mostly, he remembered how Liam looked at him in those moments in between. Like he'd finally found something he didn't know he'd been searching for. Now, the bed was empty. The messages stopped. Not even like on David's stories. And still, David waited. He found himself staring at the ceiling too, ignoring calls, skipping workouts, sitting on the shower floor with the steam billowing around him, trying to erase the memory of Liam's hands in his hair, Liam's voice murmuring, "You feel like home." On Thursday, he walked past a construction site and saw a man with the same build, same rough stubble, same way of squinting at the sky. His heart jumped, then crashed. That night, he came alone in the dark, whispering Liam's name as his breath hitched. He hated himself for waiting, but waiting still felt better than pretending it hadn't happened. Friday came, and still nothing. Chapter 6. The Return. Saturday. Rain. The kind of rain that muted the city and made everything still. David stood at his window in a black t-shirt and boxers, steam rising from the coffee he hadn't sipped in half an hour. His apartment was quiet, clean, lonely. He was about to turn away when he saw him. Liam, standing across the street in the downpour. No umbrella, no hood up, just soaked head to toe. His hoodie clung to his chest and arms. His jeans were dark with rain. His face tilted up. Eyes locked on David's window. He looked like a man who had been running, not just through the city, but through his own head, and had finally stopped fighting. David opened the door without thinking. across the street like gravity and shifted like not crossing it would break him open. His jaw was clenched, his chest heavied. When he reached the door, he didn't say a word. Their mouths collided. Rain dripped from Liam's hair down David's neck. Their lips were soaked and brushing as they kissed, hard, unsteady, desperate. Liam shoved the door behind them shut and pressed David into his whole body. His hands gripped David's hips, lit up beneath his shirt, searching for heat. David's fingers curled into Liam's damp hair, tugging his mouth closer. Finally, Liam whispered, "I don't know how to be this, but I know I want to be with you." David kissed his temple. "You don't have to figure it out tonight." Liam nodded. His body sore, his chest open, his fear still there, but quieter now. "I'm not going anywhere," he whispered. He didn't know what tomorrow would call him, but tonight, with David's heartbeat against his, the label didn't matter. And for the first time in days, David believed it. And that's where their story rests. Not perfect, not fully certain, but honest. David didn't get answers. Liam didn't get a label. But they chose each other. And sometimes that's enough. Thank you for staying with them through the kiss, the silence, the fear, and the return. If this story stayed with you, you can always stay with these stories. Follow Whispers in the Dark if you'd like to hear the next one when it arrives. And if you ever want to sit with David and Liam again, quietly, in your own time, Breathe Again is waiting for you on Amazon. The details are in the show notes. Until the next story, breathe deeply. And remember, some love doesn't ask what you are. It asks who you choose. Good night.
Streetlights on an empty road, your shadow next to mine. Words we never dared to say were trembling in the night. Your eyes were pulling closer, like gravity and fire. Every step beside you was walking through desire. One touch, one reckless spark, and suddenly we crossed the dark. You touched my heart and I could breathe again, like waking from a dream I couldn't live within. I tried to run but love won't let me bend. Every road just leads me back to you again. Now every wall I build is caving in. Your love is louder than the doubt memory on my skin. Every silence screaming loud for the love we're hiding in. I hear your voice inside me, like thunder in the rain. Every heartbeat asking, will I see you again? One night changed everything. A single kiss can break a chain. You touched my heart and I could breathe again, like waking from a dream I couldn't live within. I tried to run but love won't let me bend. Every road just leads me back to you again. Now every wall I build is caving in. Your love is louder than the doubt I'm in. If this is where the broken hearts can mend, hold me now. I can breathe again. Breathe again. Breathe again. Oh, your arms I breathe and build. All the nights I thought I lost you, all the tears I couldn't show, every lonely breath without you only made me know you were the air inside my lungs, the only truth I couldn't outrun. You are the reason I can breathe again, the light that pulled me out from where I've been. No more running from the love we're in. Tonight I'm falling into you again. Now every wall I build is caving in. Your love is stronger than the fear within. If this is where forever can begin,